Cool. Is that going to restart on its own, or? I want to see the intro. Cool. It is going to restart on its own. In the year of 2000X, a super robot named Mega Man was created. Dr. Light created Mega Man to stop the evil desires of Dr. Wily. However, after his defeat, Dr. Wily created 8, so I already beat Dr. Wily, huh? Of his own robots to counter Mega Man. Rockman time indeed. What's going on, Leonard? How you doing tonight? And actually, I'm gonna play it on the Rockman difficulty. All right. So I don't remember. Pretty good, pretty good. I like bonus streams. I do miss D&D, but this is a nice substitute. I don't recall if I ever actually beat this game as a kid. I doubt that I did, but it is possible. But I definitely never beat it on the difficult setting, from which, as I understand it, in the original like Rockman, the Japanese version, there was no difficulty setting. It just was the difficulty it was. And here, the Mega Man 2 version has difficult and normal, and difficult is the same as Rockman was, and normal is actually an easy mode, where you take half damage and enemies take double damage. Wow, that was a little clumsy. Apparently, I need to get warmed up here. Ah! Alright. Oh, goodness. This is a bit atypical. That's alright. There we go. Now we're cooking. So what are you up to, Leonard? What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you playing? What are you working on? That's my standard battery of questions to gather all the goings-on of a viewer. Obviously, I'm playing this. I just started watching She-Ra with my girls, and I'm reading a book called Raising Cain about how to protect the emotional life of boys. And I'm working on learning how to knit beanies. Woohoo! Still trying to pass Trials of Mana. The grind. Oh, the grind. I never played Trials of Mana. It's pretty grindy, huh? I've seen glimpses of it and thought it looked super cool. But don't really know much about it otherwise. I played a lot of Secret of Mana as a teenager and a lot of Final Fantasy Adventure. Loved Final Fantasy Adventure, but I don't. Other than that, I don't think I've played any of the Mana games. Oh, got the old switcheroo. Ah, that one was on me. Yeah, that'll do it. All right. I usually don't mind the grind so much. I mean, I suppose it's situational, but because I was the perennial younger brother, uh, my older brother, you know, we had one NES. He would play the games, and if it ever came to grinding, that would be the part where I got to play. So if we were playing Final Fantasy or Dragon Warrior or Willow or whatever, he'd put me in charge of leveling up so that he could do the fun stuff. And so I just got used to it. Like, I'm okay with grinding. Plus, like playing early MMORPGs, like it's all just the whole thing was the whole game was grinding. There was no other part of the game. You didn't do. It wasn't like you ground and then did something else. You just ground and did more grinding. So, but I tell you what, those grinding skills have come in handy when it comes to like crocheting and knitting. If you're comfortable doing the same thing just 50,000 times in a row, you could be good at knitting. Ooh, that worked out pretty good. But I don't care to grind on stream too much. Like when I played Dragon Warrior, I did most of the game on stream, but toward the end I did some grinding just off stream. I don't stream enough time in a week to really want to grind on on stream. Like the viewers don't care because they're not here for my pro skills. They just want to hang out, so we'll see friends and family, want to chat. So it really doesn't matter if I'm grinding or dying, but I had the slight preference to grind off stream. Gosh, ooh, thanks for the one up. I feel like my volume's still a little loud here. Like my personal volume on the TV, not my levels coming through the stream. Ah, that was awkward. Oh, look at all that. Yes, please. Ow. Oh, what? Oops, didn't stop soon enough. Whatever. Metal Man is so OP. Oh, really? That's interesting. So I did Dragon Quest 1, and yeah, I didn't mind the grind so much, but I wasn't, and you know, I played a lot of 2 as a kid, but I don't really remember it or how much grinding there was. Same goes for 3 and 4, except, well, 3 and 4 I didn't play very much, so I didn't know how much grinding was in those either. I plan to eventually play them on stream, because they're all games that I didn't beat as a kid. But, that's good to know that 2 and 3 are not without their grinds. So does 4 have a grind that's just not irksome, or were they starting to smooth out the series by then? It was even like interesting just going from like Dragon Warrior 1 to Final Fantasy 1. I've been playing Final Fantasy 1, and gosh, you almost just don't even ever have to grind at all in that game. It's like incredible compared to Dragon Warrior 1. Like you could never walk through Dragon Warrior 1 the way you walk through Final Fantasy. Even with the RNG manips, which I know are possible in both games, like you use the RNG manips in Dragon Warrior 1 to level up. Whereas F. Coughlin in his like world record Final Fantasy run, he's beating the game with one character at like level 22. Which is actually about the same level you beat Dragon Warrior 1 at. Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 9 are the best. And yes, oh, it has a grind, but you didn't mind. Okay. I have never played any of the Dragon Quests after 4, with the exception of I played Dragon Warrior Monsters, their Pokemon game that they released for Game Boy Color, which I loved. Love that game. It was Pokemon, but you could breed the Pokemon. And I played a little bit of that Dragon Quest Builders that came out recently. The second one, I think it is. That was a fun game. I was like, ooh, I could lose weeks of my life in this one. Get equipped with Time Stopper. My name is Mega Man on my Jet Dog Rush. What's going on, Robert? Ugh. Robbie. I mixed Robbie and Gallardo and got Robbit. My name's Bubble Man, and I got something to say. What's going on, Robbie? How are you different this evening from Gelbert? How are you different this evening from Friday evening? I mean, I heard a little bit about how you'll be doing from your sister via text. That all sounds like a major pain in the ass. I mean, pain in the boot. Wow, my daughters are being super loud downstairs right now. Ah! Whoops. It's like the easiest stage in the game. Well, I hope that's the case. This was a level I had a really hard time with as a kid. The spikes in this game are just unfair. The hitboxes are ludicrous. I mean, kind of all you can do. Just hope it doesn't become an issue. Some people have a way of making themselves an issue. Yeah, I hear that. I've not been getting the greatest sleep myself. I mean, we have the air conditioner, but sometimes I have a hard time getting that mask to fit right. And the sleep I get is just garbage for it. Wow. Getting 1-ups like this is Mega Man 5. For whatever reason, Mega Man 5 had just a bananas 1-up drop rate. Like, I remember when my brother and I rented that one from Blockbuster, and we'd take turns, you game over, my turn kind of thing. And gosh, there was one time where he just kept dying over and over in Gyro Man for like an hour and a half and just never ran out of 1-ups because he just kept getting new 1-ups. Oh jeez, this is gonna be a problem. Yeah, give me more of those. I only need enough to beat Bubble Man. This would have been there. That'll work. I always get hit by these stinking crabs falling out of the sky. It's just easier just to use Flash Man to get through it. Got all your windows open to try and create a draft. Or get one of those portable AC units. That's what we did. We got the portable AC from Lowe's or whatever. So that one room in the house is cold, which is nice, but then when you walk out of that room, it feels like you're going outside in Florida. Oh, nice. Yeah, sleep's a big deal, man. I I heard this tweet or something that was like, we're all on board with the whole like when a kid is angry or mean, it's just because they're tired or hungry. It's like, well, that's true for adults too. That's Sarah's go-to question when I'm like, why am I angry? She's like, did you eat? When was the last time you ate? Did you eat today? I'm taking all these hits on purpose because it takes forever if you wait. Gosh, so many one-ups. How many? I'm already at 5, and I died once in Bubble Man. I'm gonna have 9 one-ups by the time this runs over. If this keeps up. Oh, you know what? So H Bogo got turned into H Bomax now. It's not H Bogo anymore. It's H Bomax, and we were looking at it yesterday. And it's got like all of those Studio Ghibli movies. So all those Studio Ghibli movies that I never got to see, I can finally watch. Like I never saw Princess Mononoke or My Neighbor Totoro. Really excited about that. Nia wants to watch them with me. Oof. Whoa! Oh, somehow despawned to that guy. The first time, like, I bought this game, like the collection, on the Switch, and was playing it with the girls. I got to this stage, and one of my girls called that creature there I just defeated a chub blower. She was like, "Look at that chub blower," and I was like, don't say chub blower." And then they both were like, "Haha, why not?" And so, of course, like since then, they've been like, "Hey, remember chub blowers, Dad?" I'm like, ugh. Lesson number 1 of parenting: don't ever say "don't say." Oh, I got the little bug where my leaf man keeps on going. Leaf man. Why did I call it leaf man? Woodman. It's because the boys who have been watching me practice this recently always call him leaf man. They're like, why does he shoot leaves if he's woodman? He should be leaf man. So they call him leaf man, like out of spite. He's leaf man. Definitely leaf man, Uncle Mickey. Princess Mononoke. It's my 3rd favorite. All right, so I'm guessing. Let me see if I can guess your first and second favorite. Spirited Away has got to be one of your top 2, and I'm gonna guess My Neighbor Totoro is the other one. I don't really know though. I know you loved Spirited Away, and I know you weren't as big a fan as Ponyo as I was. I thought. Although, I love Ponyo in spite of everything I don't like about Ponyo. I think the voice acting in Ponyo is atrocious, but that movie is so darn gorgeous, I would watch it with the sound off. Speaking of that, actually, Sarah said that last night. We were watching Coco, and she's like, "This movie is just so pretty. You could watch it without the sound." Oh, okay. Totoro is not top 5. All right. So what's number 2? If Mononoke is 3 or 4, and what is Mononoke contending with? Oh, okay. You do like Ponyo. Okay. Ponyo's just. It's one of those movies. I was like, I didn't even know you could do this. Like. I'm shocked at like the temerity of the creators. Like, you just decided you could do this, that people could do this. howls. Okay. Oh gosh, another one. I'm gonna try a little shortcut here. Yeah. Oh, whoops, that didn't work. Let me try that again. That one I saw. I don't know if like all of them are on. I imagine a lot of them are on because I saw a great deal of them. But I definitely saw Howls and Mononoke. Oh gosh, Michael, what are you doing? I'm gonna get this now just out of spite. Like I've definitely. This isn't faster anymore, but who's going for speed anyway? Okay. We're going for swag. Oh, that's not tall enough. I like Spirited Away. Spirited Away, like, kind of makes me uncomfortable, but, like, I'm not mad about it. I'm just like, ooh, your movie is creepy. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was swaggy. The first time I saw Spirited Away and that sludge monster took a bath and they like popped it and all that stuff came out. Oh, that felt so good. I was so happy watching that. I have lived in Japan and I have seen their water and it is gross. I have not seen Castle in the Sky, but I do look forward to seeing all the ones I haven't seen yet. The first one I ever actually saw was Ponyo when it came out on like Netflix back when, gosh, when Nia was a baby. It must have been 10 years ago. And she was just like, I want to watch this movie, like just scoured, you know, just jumping around on Netflix and landed on that. And I was like, what is this movie? And then I think I borrowed Spirited Away from Robbie here. Gosh, since the 90s. Sounds so long ago. Whoops. Ah. Alright, what's that sound I hear? I love the music in this game, and I like that Dwayne and Brando rap, but now I like can't hear this music without singing the Dwayne and Brando rap. Those guys did a fantastic job. I will mess you up, Mega Man. Yeah, it sounds like you feel less old when you say in the 90s versus 25 years ago. All right. Gosh, see, what did I say? We were going to have 9 by the time we're done here. I'm already up to 8. Although, I can slip and lose a life pretty easily in Quick Man. This stage was my nemesis when I was a kid. I would get too panicky and get myself killed in it every time. It was one of the first times where like something was difficult for me, so I like pushed myself really hard to be better at it. And learned to do it without using Flashman. Oh yeah, there's 9 lives. And for the most part, I do it without Flashman these days, unless I mess up. Then I bust out the Flashman to save me. But gosh, did I hate this level. Oops, see, missed there. Should be fine, but it goes faster if you don't hit that thing right there. Woohoo! Should be good. Jojo Rabbit. What's Jojo Rabbit? Quick Man works for Nestle. Nice. Oh, what happened there? I don't actually know the best way to kill these things. I tend to use Airman, or sometimes Quick Man. But I don't know if there's a better way to kill him. Just kind of making it up as I go along here. Oh, hey, get back in there. What are you doing? Yeah, it's more like it. Taika Waititi. Oh, okay. Wow. I prefer to watch movies that way anyway, generally, Robbie. The less I know about a movie going in, the happier I'll be starting to watch it. The only thing I've seen of Taika Waititi's is that Thor movie, but I've had the What We Do in Shadows or whatever it's called recommended to me like 50 times. Yeah, and I mean it's just nice to go in without any kind of prejudice, I guess. I don't know, I just enjoy it more, like, personally. I know some people love to absorb as much as they can before they see the movie. It's just different strokes for different folks. I did like that Thor Ragnarok movie. That one was funny. And that's like Sarah's favorite Marvel movie. Ah, whoa! I've never seen that respawn that fast before. I never really minded this level so much as a kid because the part with all the blocks, I would just had to make sure I went to Airman before I came to this stage, so that I could skip all these blocks in the next section. Like this little section here wasn't so bad. Oh, until I'm a doofus. But the part with all of them where you have to jump over the big pit, that freaked. It wasn't like so hard. It was just one of those things where, as a kid, you just start to panic and mess it up. So I did what I'm gonna do here. Oh, whoops. Oh, this is awkward. Jump! Oh, whew, hey, it worked. That was not smooth. This part right here. Shadows is excellent. I think you're one of the people who recommended it to me, Robbie. Taika Waititi is a vampire. I hope so, because then he'll keep making movies. Gosh, how many lives is that now? I can't pause it while, like, a weapon is out. 10. Jeez. And full ease. This is shaping up pretty good here. Oh, pfft, that's the first time I've ever been hit twice by that fella. Well, whatever. Heatman is generally pretty easy, as long as you don't freak out. I'm gonna get hit by the one little fireball in the beginning. I always do. I don't even know if you can dodge these things. But generally, if you just wait for him to start charging and don't jump too early. He's pretty easy. Yeah, Capcom didn't spend much time on him. Nope. Gotta get to light before my time is through. He's got more hot than a cow has moo, though. Get equipped with Atomic Blaster. Oh, Atomic Fire, whatever. I probably won't ever use that ability in the game. There is a boss that's weak against it, but like 90% of the bosses in this game, it's also weak against Metal Man, so I just don't even bother most of the time. Maybe I'll do it just for fun. I probably won't. Don't get your hopes up that we'll see any atomic fire in this game. Just lots and lots of Metal Man. You will never make it through my fortress, Mega Man. I'm taking over the world. Did his eyes look like birds to anyone else? Like little Black sparrows fluttering. Beep, beep. Oh, here it comes. One of the best tracks in NES history. So good. Gosh, how many one-ups is this now? 11. That's bananas. Alright, let's see if we can make this jump here. Oh, nice. Later. Aw. I don't know if that's possible to do, but I feel like I've been very close a number of times to squeezing through there without getting hit. When I first played this game like recently, it was about a year ago, and it was on the Switch. And I was just terrible. Like, I couldn't even beat Bubble Man stage, couldn't make any progress at all. And my daughters were like, wow, you're just super bad at video games, Dad. And I was like, nonsense. And went and bought a cartridge of this and just beat it like on my first try. I was like, see? I'm not garbage. This input lag on the Switch is just murdering me. I mean, I'm still pretty terrible at lots of games, but... Oh! Like that. That wasn't lag, though. That was standing too close. Yeah, the input lag, partially from the wireless controller, but primarily from the HD display. There's just no way to have... I'm going to get a shot. A digital display that doesn't have... I mean, I've heard some good stuff about these OSSCs, but like just a regular HDMI cable running out of a system into a television, it's gonna be laggy. There's no way around it. All right, that's the first time I've died on that dragon since I started playing this game. Normally that's kind of my gimme. I'm always nervous when I'm fighting that dragon because I'm always nervous I'm gonna get knocked off the things. That's I didn't even know that thing was a one-hit kill if you touched it, because I've never touched it before. To Tetris? You know, I was trying to play Dr. Mario even on the Switch the other day, and I was like having a real rough time of it, and I was like, I bet if I pulled this up on my NES right now, it would be way easier for me. I wouldn't be messing up as much. On emulator, Blaster Master was unbeatable. I couldn't even... Oh, flash warning. I couldn't even beat the third boss in Blaster Master on emulator, and I thought I was just terrible at games until I pulled it up on my CRT and just crushed it. Oh no, the rotation was... You gotta like hold the controller upside down or something. No, that would mess you up. It's supposed to go left, well, like counterclockwise if you hit B and clockwise if you hit A. Like, gosh, backward Tetris. You know what that's like, Robbie? It's like I remember seeing a video once about where this guy engineered a bicycle that turned backward. So like when you turned it to the left, it went right, and when you turned it to the right, it went left. It was like maybe a TED Talk or something. And kids had almost no problem on this thing. A kid would hop on it and be like a little weird at first, but then start riding it like a normal bike. But no adult could ride it. Every adult ever was just like, this is utter nonsense and couldn't unlearn how to ride a bike for long enough to ride the backward bike. They just couldn't undo the muscle memory. Didn't have the malleability in their motor cortex or whatever. No, no, no! I needed that one up. Oh gosh, I might die here. Well, good thing I just refilled my number 2 there. Yikes. Ew, refilled my number 2. Item 2. Hey, what's going on, Melissa? Starting to worry you might not show. Wouldn't be a stream without you. Without Robbie's fine. Without Melissa, though. No way. I think we've had one stream without Melissa. She's here as often as I am. Yeah, I'm good. How are you doing? How's your old... your news settling in? Oh, man. Yeah. Gosh. Our dogs are always interested in our food, regardless of what it is. They'll eat cabbage. If I'm eating cabbage, they'll sit there and beg, and then when I'm like, all right, fine, you want some, have some, and I give them some, they'll eat it. I'm like, okay, never mind. I was wrong. You do like cabbage. Dog poisoning and bloody vomit. Oh no! Stink. Ah, that's terrible, Melissa. I'm sorry to hear that. I was awakened in the middle of the night last night around like 1:30 in the morning. Someone nearby was just firing a gun. I don't know what they were firing at. They fired it a number of times, and then about 10 minutes later, fired it a number of times again. It's like, what is happening? Oops. Just gonna stand there and get hit by that. How's the delay today? Any difference between how it's been historically? I'm streaming on my lower bitrate now, trying to reduce the delay, but it's kind of impossible for me to tell from my end. Ow! That was awful. Hi, Mackie. I'm actually gonna get the health. I never get this health, but I'll get it this time. Yeesh. Seems a bit less delayed, actually. Oh, that's good. Cool. Okay. 5 seconds instead of 67. Oh, that sounds great. Okay, we're gonna have to refill this because I use this stuff later, but I want this. This boss hits like a truck. I tend not to get hit by it, but when I do, it's painful. Whoa! Oops. See? Told you. Alright, flash warning. Hey, it's better than nothing. You can't resub? Why can't you resub? You should resub. We're only 2 points away from another emote here. Oh, here we go. This will give me an opportunity to... Do I need item number 2 anymore? I don't remember. Don't need that E. Alright, so... Item 1 I need. Crash Bombs I super mega ultra need. Yeah, I do want to use a little bit of item 2. I think I can live without item 3, but item 2 I do want some more of in the next level. Okay. And then I think we don't need an item right now. Oh, okay, not this channel. To critical roll. Okay. Oh yeah, I see. I did miss a whole section of chat there. Sorry. This game's hard enough without trying to talk. Hey, I got a fish this time. Sometimes that fish doesn't appear, sometimes it does. This level used to haunt me. This is the level I'm pretty sure I never beat as a kid, because the boss is the Guts Dozer, and I don't think I ever saw the Guts Dozer as a kid. But I accidentally found this out yesterday. When you pause it and then unpause it, all of your momentum is gone. So you get this like perfectly easy opportunity to adjust your fall. I found that out by accident. Like I paused the game to something in mid-fall because Sarah was talking to me, and then when I unpaused it, I was like, "Wait, what? Oh!" Reported for exploiting. I'm gonna need an emote for that. Reported for exploiting. Taking these hits is fine. The Guts Dozer's a chump. Sorry, Melissa, I didn't see that. Yeah, I'm self-obsessed. No, I'm about to just gift subs to my daughters so that I can unlock the hey, what's going on, Showerhead? So that I can unlock that next emote for everybody here, so they can have more than Psyduck. I mean, not that anyone needs more than Psyduck, but a little Doki Doki to spread around. Hey, what's going on, Showerhead Fairy? You and me both. I still wouldn't say I'm great at it, but I definitely come out on top these days. All right. Need crash bombs. Need item 1. A little bit of item 2, but not very much. I'll do some for item 2 and some for Metal Man. I don't think I need item 3 anymore, and gosh, I certainly don't need any more 1-ups or E's. Can we have less than Psyduck? Get out of here. Where's my moderator? Quick, somebody make themselves a moderator. Doki Doki. And then, Melissa, you'll have access to the nerds. Nerds. Just watched that Futurama today, because it wouldn't be a Mickey stream if I didn't talk about Futurama, where they go to Mars University, and robot house is full of nerds. Bender has to teach them to be cool. Robot house. Cheese it. Yeah. Robot house. I laugh every time. Eats his little model ship. Oh yeah. Deal with it, Duck. DWID. Whee! Oh no, don't jump like that. That's suicide. I say cheese it way too often in real life. Cheese it. That's a good episode. I say. Their boat is named like the SS Van Snoot. And the dean has to be a grand marshal for the parade honoring the house that was on super secret level 9 probation, but won the regatta. Who comes up with this stuff? Oh, I loved that cartoon. Mega Man, Super Fighting Robots. That was a little more based off the first Mega Man, which I didn't play nearly as much. This was the Mega Man I played the most of as a kid, undoubtedly. Mega Man 2 was the one we had. We didn't even have Mega Man 1. I had a friend who had Mega Man 1, so I sometimes played that and found it to be impossibly difficult. Mega Man 2 I played a ton of, and then same with Mega Man 3. My friend had it. I thought it was impossible. What? What have I done? And this boss is my least favorite. Mega Man 4, 5, and 6, like, I rented them all from Blockbuster and played them. Sometimes I get... Oh, gosh. Alright. This boss is just in a crazy design, and if you mess it up, there's kind of, like, no recovery. Ugh. Come on. Oh, nice. You can Apparently, I just found out a new exploit. You can cheat through the boss by pausing it. See that? If you miss one of these crash bombs, you're really hosed. Oh wow, I'm doing a pretty decent job here. Guess I did need some item 3. Well, item E in this case. Nice. That's the first time I've ever beaten that boss without having to use an E. Hey, what's going on, Venom? Oh, Mega Man X. Cool. I've never played any of the Mega Man X's, and I've never actually played any of the Mega Man games after Mega Man 6, like so the NES ones, except for Mega Man Legends for PlayStation. I played that one. And because that was the only other Mega Man game I played after the NES Mega Mans, I was like, wow, Mega Man really went downhill because that game was terrible. How you doing, Venom? What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you playing? What are you working on? You still working on Splatterhouse? Good evening, Michelle. How you doing tonight? Well, I know kind of how you're doing tonight. I've been sharing texts with you. Sarah told me, don't get Michelle all riled up. Oh, Mega Man Legends was terrible. It was so bad. So I thought for sure like that the Mega Man like franchise had just fallen off, and I was like, oh, I'm not playing any more of those. So. Yes, yeah, that's what I was like. Michelle doesn't need my help. Like. She's getting there just fine without me. I'm glad Robbie was handsome tonight. What even is this? Sunday night brings out the weird. Woo! Oh, that's good. Been watching The Shield. I don't think I've ever seen The Shield, but I've been watching a bit of Hulu myself. I think this is Airman. Yeah. No, Bucky is Captain America's Robin, right? Like that's he's the boy wonder, but for Captain America. Oops. Stand by. Do you want what if your mom's watching? That's fantastic. I love it. It's amazing. I doubt she is watching. She's pretty busy right now, but this is like a birthday present right there for Sarah. So if she's watching, she might have spotted it. Like, oh, never mind. It would have been totally off camera. We're good. Hey, what's going on, AD? Is Bucky Barnes the Captain America Robin? Sarah and I have this joke because, you know, I mean, we saw most of those Marvel movies because she was working at Disney when most of them came out, so we got to see them for free. We missed the second Captain America film, The Winter Soldier. We never saw that one, so we didn't really know who Bucky was or why he was important. So in every other movie where it's like kind of making a big deal about him and his relationship with Captain America, we were like, who is this guy? And who cares? And like, we've not known for so long that we're like, even if we watched the movie now that has Bucky in it, we'd be like, who is this guy? Who cares? Like, oh, he was in the first Captain America movie too? I don't remember that. Give him a vibranium leg. Is that what that arm is made of? It's a vibranium arm? Vibranium is the Wakanda stuff, right? Oh, and Captain America's shield too. Oh, I didn't know that. They don't call them teams, Robbie, in the in the army. I don't say teams. This is interesting. I just found this out recently too. This boss gets damaged by Flashman. You only have enough flash power to damage him halfway, but I just find it interesting that this happens. And it's hard to hit him with crash bombs in this arena, especially since I have none because I wasted them all in the last boss. So I just use my P. I don't actually know what P stands for. Plasma? I never really thought about it. It's like called Mega Buster in later Mega Mans. But clearly it wasn't called Mega Buster in this one. What's going on, AD? What are you doing these days? What are you playing? You still on Batman? I call AD Val Kilmer because he's been playing Batman forever. An armeologist. Hey, could you go? Don't get dead. I am getting hit a lot. It's all right. I got 4 E's. These E's down here will refill my life in its entirety. So, and every one of these bosses drops one of these big health drops. Come on, Crash. You gotta kind of jump around with Spaz like on Crashman there because every time you shoot, he jumps. So if you jump and shoot, then he'll jump into your shot. It's great. I love it. Okay, what do we have left? Oh, we have Metal Man. This was so much fun as a kid. I think I got here or like saw a friend get here once because I remember this, that you can kill Metal Man with Metal Man in 2 shots, and it's just so satisfying. Poor Metal Man. And a little bit of Flashman. I got a blue suit too. Alright, and here is the first of the Wileys. And we're gonna use Metal Man. I'm not gonna bust out the atomic fire. You can use atomic fire on this phase, but whatever. What? I'm gonna contest that sprite collision. Looks like we're gonna use some of those E's too. I got one more hitting me. No, I don't. I don't have another hit in me. I lied. All right, y'all gonna get to see some atomic fire, because I used up all my Metal Man. I thought I had another hit. Apparently, those do 6 bars of damage. So this one, you like hold it, you charge up, and you can kill this boss in like 2 hits. Okay, don't have a hit, so we use one of these E's. You gotta be careful with these E's. You can use them and then immediately use another one like right away just by accident and just totally throw it away. Not that I'll need it. I mean, there's only one boss after this, and I usually don't even need an E to beat it unless I accidentally body it. Metal Man's weakness is himself. Everything's weakness is Metal Man. Metal Man is so OP. When the girls saw me playing this, they were like, you should probably try to beat this game without using Metal Man, because it is cheat mode. I'm like, it is cheat mode, but they put it in there. Also found this out by accident. If you just walk to the right here, well, fall to the right and then walk, you'll never get hit by these little drippy things. And they don't look like much, but those little drips of acid do so much damage that you'll just be devastated by the time you get to Wily. And the dripping is not like predictable. It's like kind of random. So you'll be like, you can't just like wait for one to drop and then run, because there's no guarantee you'll make it. Yeah, this fortress is really something. All right, here we go. Gosh, already at the boss. And the only thing that can harm this boss is Bubble Man. So if you run out of Bubble Man and don't kill it, you actually have to game over, because you can't refill it anywhere in this level, and getting a game over refills all your weapons. I hope that doesn't happen to us here, because we'd have to die like how many times? 11 times. So let's just get the kill. I'm gonna use an E just for fun. Like, his shots aren't that damaging, as you can see, but the damage from one shot plus an accidental body is enough to kill you. Touching that dang alien is super deadly. Generally, I don't. The first time you fight this boss, it feels totally random and impossible because the background's moving and he's moving in this awkward figure 8 pattern. But once you learn to ignore the background and follow the figure 8 pattern and just get the timing of his shots down, it's pretty easy. He's sort of polymorphed. He created a holographic projection of himself to simulate an alien. It wasn't really him, though. Dr. Wily is, as they say, Wily. What a twist! I like how Mega Man blinks. All right. Well, that was only an hour. So, I mean, I guess I'll let chat vote. At this point, I could start Final Fantasy 1, or we could play Super Mario Bros. And beat that. That probably will only take about an hour. I mean, and if stream goes a little long, who cares, right? Should we do Super Mario Bros? Should probably do Super Mario Bros, huh? SMB? Alright. Play that one, the original. Like the first game that you got when you got an NES. The game that made at-home video gaming popular again. I don't really know what this ending is supposed to be. He's changing his clothes. There's like a little village. He was in like a big city at the beginning. Now he's out in like some pastoral place. He's disappeared and I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, we had the Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt too. In fact, the Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt combo is way more common than just Mario Bros on its own. I don't know why he's changing colors there at the end. He changes colors throughout the game when you change his weapon. Like what weapon he's using changes his color as a way to indicate to you what weapon you're currently on. I don't know if that happens in later Mega Man, but at least in the first 6, your color is dependent on defeated Color Man, on what weapon you have selected. I don't know what to make of these credits. Like, did one person design and create and program Flashman and another Heatman? What is this? That was accidentally almost racist. Okay, here's some more real credits. Wow, what is that name? 2MO3CM Man? AK? Yuki-chan's Papa? Gosh, this track should have been like one of the level tracks, like the last level track. This track is awesome. Fishman. Fishman. Maybe Uki-chan is so famous. It's so well known, it's just easier to list how you're related to him. Alright, that was Mega Man 2. Wow, that was fast. Alright, let's load up Super Mario Bros. Alrighty, the original. And we're going to do this without any warping. Now, as a kid, I definitely beat this game, but I beat this game by warping. Like, you know, using warp pipes to get lives and coins, but more importantly, to skip worlds. So we're going to beat this, beating every level in the game without warping. Oh, I don't know if that's a stream chat topic there, but text her about it. It's interesting for sure. Yeah, I'll tell you later. When my brothers and I played this, we always thought it was like cooler to get as low on the bar as you could, and now I'm sure that we did that on purpose because jumping higher on the pole was harder, and so we're like, what? No, jumping on the pole lower is the cooler way to do it. But I still have the habit. I still do it. aim really low on the pole. Like, what do I need with points? Melvin. Yay, coins. I love coins so much. There's a star hidden in here. That's what I want. This is what I want. Some coins. I still haven't ever beaten this game without continuing. Oh, you punk mushroom. Sometimes it does that. I don't know what makes it do that. So this may be the first time it happens. Also, in the original Mario, you went straight from fire to little. Like, there was no... Oh, what a clutch move. In between step. So, we'll see if I can beat it without continuing. But if not, I'm not really worried about it. You're not real, like the continue is sort of hidden in this game. It doesn't just give you the option to continue when you game over, but there's like a secret that if you hold A and push start, then you start back in the first stage of the world where you died. So if you die in like, if you game over in like say 6-3, you'll start again in 6-1 if you continue. You'll probably get a chance to see it. I probably won't make it through World 8 without game overing. Is it game overing or gaming over? How do you turn that into a gerund? I don't like the low pole grab. It troubles me. All right, Melissa. I'll get a high one for you. Whoa! Oh, I gotta change the name of my stream here, huh? I still got it on Mega Man. Look at that sniper shot. Alright, Melissa, here you go. You ready? Oh, this isn't going to be terrible now. Ah! There you go. 2,000. I can do better than that. Alright, how do I edit the name of this thing? Oh, like that. Super Mario Bros. Alright, and this is back before Bowser. This was back when he was King Koopa. I'd probably say game overing. That's my instinct too, not to like... to break the... Whoa! Not to like inject the ing into the middle of it, but to say game overing. I mean, English is pretty flexible. Yeah, I love shooting King Koopa and jumping over the axe. If you touch the axe, it disappears. You still don't chop the bridge if there's no King Koopa to dump in the lava, but like the axe disappears, and I like jumping right in there so the axe doesn't disappear. Makes me feel cool because I'm an old man, so that's the kind of thing it takes me to make me feel cool anymore. It's not making the axe disappear on Super Mario Bros. Hey. Whew. Yeah, like brothers-in-law or sergeants major, that kind of stuff, yeah. Really? That's interesting, Melissa. Can't say we died, we lost our turn. That is interesting. You know, I've gotten on my kids before about stuff like that. Like where they'll say like, I'm done, and I'm like, you're not done, you're finished. Like, you're not done, that's not accurate. And I was just saying to Sarah the other day, I was like, gosh, raising kids is hard. Because, like, I'm like, hey, stop playing those fighting games with Legos. Now watch me come murder 8 Robot Masters, a bunch of bosses, and Dr. Wily in this video game. But also don't play fighting games. Like, what? That's funny. We lost our turn. Over the rainbow, huh? I don't even know if I know the words to Over the Rainbow. Hey Travis, how you doing tonight? Always happy when Travis comes by, so how's that one go? Oh, you're talking about like the Israel Kamakawi Ole one. Oh, sorry Melissa, I forgot. I'll get you on the next one. What you reading, what you watching, what you playing, what you working on. More about Insane Mother than anything else. Alright. Travis, I'll sing it if you can spell Kamakawi Ole. I'm just kidding. How's that one go? Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a place that I dreamed of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dreams really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. High above the chimney tops where trouble melts like lemon drops, that's where you'll find me. Something like that, right? That's another one I'll have to... Oh gosh, Melissa, I'm sorry. The force of habit is strong. I'm going to have to relearn to play that one on my guitar. I haven't played that one in so long. Those fish ran out of toner. I also couldn't shush my sister because I did it too often. Oh gosh, so many times I will tell a kid a thing and then 10 minutes later tell a kid not to tell another kid that exact thing. I'm like, no, I'm allowed to say it to kids. Kids aren't allowed to say it to kids, and they're like, that makes no sense. And I'm like, I know. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing here. You're watching me learn how to be a dad. Sorry. All right, Melissa, I'm going to do a good jump this time. Whoa, that jump was sick. Oh, I still only got 2,000, though. You did come for the musical portion, Foo. Fuso, yeah! Yeah, Travis hit the redeemed a karaoke time there for 500 rad points. He wanted to hear somewhere over the rainbow. He wanted the ukulele Israel Kamakawiwo'ole version, or Big Is, but I gave him some kind of weird hybrid version. What am I doing? All right, I'm gonna jump in this pit as a for nothing. That was me just being weird. That was me trying to talk and play a game at the same time. Well, we don't get to murder this Bowser with fireballs. We're gonna have to get past this one. Oh, whoa! Things started heating up there. Woo! Oh, whatever. Oh, I love that version. I also love the one they did on Scrubs based on it. I didn't know they did one on Scrubs. I don't remember that. I do remember that version of A Little Respect they did, because, gosh, I love that song. I was a huge Erasure fan as a kid. I loved Erasure. Used to listen to them on a cassette tape we had a lot. You remember that that toy microphone thing? You ever have one of those where you could play cassettes and it had like that little cheesy microphone, and you could talk into the microphone and it would come out the speaker, or you could just play cassettes on that thing? Any of you ever have one of those? Like, there was one in Toy Story, I think. We had one of those, and for some Christmas or something, one of my older siblings got an Erasure cassette, and I used to like roller skate around in the cul-de-sac listening to that Erasure cassette on one of those. Like, I had one of those giant white cassette players with the microphones in my hands, skating around my cul-de-sac listening to Erasure. It was so cool. And I thought basically I was the coolest person alive doing that. Oh, Ted's band did a version of it. Oh, yeah, go for it. Link it. Like, I don't mind. You'll have to remind me, like, at the end of the stream to go back and click on the link. But yeah, I don't mind. I was never the biggest fan of Ted's band, but I generally don't like barbershop quartets. I don't know exactly why. I have a thing against them. I don't mind a cappella per se, but like barbershop quartets have just never really been my favorite thing. Cool. A book of Disney audio book tales. That's awesome. That's the dorkiest thing you've ever said. Oh, the actor who played Ted passed. That's sad. that story about riding around on my roller skates in the. That's not a real song, Travis. Riding around the roller skates in my cul-de-sac. Yeah, even when I told my kids that, they were like, "Were you just a complete loser?" I was like, basically. Hang on a second. You know that I'm still on stream, right? Okay, you're just gonna come talk to me during my stream? She thinks it's food. That thing is incredible. Get it out of here before Mac destroys it. Mac! Mac is trying to eat the birthday present that my daughters have made for Sarah. Stupid dog. All right. This isn't a real song, everybody, that Travis has requested on behalf of Christy here. This is a song I wrote a long time ago. That for some reason Christy emotionally bonded to. Anyway, how does it go? The music's playing loud, the wind is in my hair. I know that right now I wouldn't rather be anywhere. See, I don't even know how this song goes. Than right here with you, and that smile on your face. 'Cause wherever you're going, that's my favorite place. Wait, I wanna feel everything. I wanna keep you in this moment forever. Wanna hold you and make you stay with me. I wish that I could stop time, 'cause I know it can't get better than right now with you and me. Goofy song. When I get my microphone, I'll play it for y'all with the guitar and everything. I hope you're happy, Christy. Oh, I keep forgetting, Melissa. I'm so sorry. I will get a 5,000 before this thing is done. A little dry. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. I have not written a lot of music. When I first learned to play the guitar, I went and wrote like 15 songs, and then I stopped writing music. I haven't written music in a long time. I wrote a song after I met my girlfriend, who became my wife. I sang that one on the last stream, and then I wrote a song after my daughters were born. Gosh, but really since then I haven't written much. Well, this is kind of junky. I don't like this at all. Ugh. I hit things with sticks, so writing music was never in the card. Oh, nice. I do a little bit of that, Foo. Basically every instrument I play, I only play well enough to sing along with. I'm a singer. I don't want to play any instrument. I can play a little bit piano. I can play a little bit guitar, ukulele, etc., etc. But really, I want to sing. I don't want to ever play an instrument. I want someone else to play instrument for me while I sing, because that's what I love doing. So I play a little bit of drums. Like, I got really into it when Rock Band came out. I loved playing drums on Rock Band and got a drum set, and I doof around on it, but I couldn't do much better than like playing at a, kid's birthday party probably. Never any formal training or anything like that, just goofing around and finding stuff I liked. Foo, I was super bad at, I'm not saying I'm a good guitarist, but I was super bad at Rock Band guitar, like just incredibly bad. I was like, this game is dumb and busted, and it was my older brother who also played guitar who changed it for me. He was like, you have to stop thinking this thing's a guitar. This thing's not a guitar, it's a video game controller. And like that opened it up for me. I was like, oh, okay, it's a video game controller. It's not a guitar. And I never got really good at it, but that made me significantly less bad at it when I reframed it in my mind that way. Just goofing around with a rum guitar. Yeah, I learned to play guitar by accident too, because Travis here gave me a guitar and was like, learn how to play this. Oh, the piranha plants? So, Melissa, the piranha plants are weirdly, like the top half of them is not damaging. Like, you can jump right through the mouth part. It's actually like the little leaves that are the dangerous part. I don't know why they're programmed that way. but you can kind of clip through them, be a cheater. Don't really know why. It's just how things go. Whoop. Oof. Yikes. Oh, I knew that was going to happen too. I said yikes before it even happened. That's funny, Pooh. Green grass and high tides with the drums or with the guitar? I mean, either one. Wow. And when I was a kid and a teenager, I played a lot of Dance Dance Revolution. Oh, I love Dance Dance Revolution. See, it's that bottom part that actually hurts you. And I just recently got some Dance Dance Revolution PlayStation games that my brother sent me that were mine when I was a teenager. And I don't have a Dance Dance Revolution pad, but I plan on building one. I'm just going to jump down here. Like, it's whatever. By basically taking apart a PlayStation controller and soldering some contacts into like a wooden plexiglass platform. My friend did it when he was a kid, and that thing worked great. Hey, clearing it is fine. Like, that's awesome. Just surviving it. Free falling like the Tom Petty song. Do you play guitar, Melissa? Maybe you can be my guitarist. I'll be your singer. I'll teach you all 4 chords of stop time. So white. All right, Melissa, I got you. Here we go. Oh, it's still only 2,000. I'm pretty sure it's possible to get 5,000. I haven't played in a while either. Well, actually, I was playing the other night. I don't remember why. Oh, our power went out. We lost power in our house, so I busted out my guitar and played some songs for Sarah. Trying to teach the girls to play guitar and teach myself to be a patient teacher, but gosh, if it isn't so hard to... It's not that it's so hard to do that, to like get together and practice guitar together. The problem is that it's just so easy not to. It's so easy not to practice guitar. You can clear it, like go over it? What happens when you do that? Pleasing Sarah is Mickey's hobby. You know, you could posit that displeasing her is also my hobby. I do like pleasing her though. If you know me well, you know that one of my biggest ambitions in life is to be a good husband. It's important to me that I strive to do that. Come on! 5,000! I don't know if I can clear it for you, Melissa, but I got the 5,000. Oh, it's soft locks. See? Yeah, so we don't want that. Oh, so you just get over the pole and you can't get back to it? That's wild. Whee! Whoa! That was not a great jump there, Mario. Not impressive. I never really was very good at those trampoline things. Alright, I got my 20. Now where's my 1? There we go. Alright. Phew. Need to like jump just off the edge of that thing so that hammer bro doesn't start whipping hammers. The hitboxes on these Hammer Bros hammers are just unbelievably unfair. It is so ludicrous how far you can be from one and still get hit. Alright, where's the mushroom? Gotta be a mushroom in one of these. Hopefully it wasn't on the left side of the top there. Oh, that's a star, not a well, that's not gonna help me. Might have helped me if I'd grabbed it. Oh, actually there's a mushroom here. And some coins, apparently. Don't jump over it! Okay. Spaz. Woo! So what about you, Fuso? Yeah, my standard battery of questions. If you're still hanging around, what are you reading? What are you watching? What are you playing? What are you working on? Oh, nice. Don't fall in that hole. I'm not trying to fall in any hole, Showerhead Fairy. Same questions for you, Showerhead. What you reading? What you watching? What you playing? What you working on? Ooh. Bullet Bill's coming out aggressive. Yikes. Did all your school go virtual yet, Showerhead? All of ours, like they kept saying, we may prepare to do a hybrid virtual thing. We may start off all virtual forever. School as we know it is over. Oh, these bullets and flying fish, when they collide with like regular enemies like Goombas and Koopa Troopas and stuff, they make them turn around. It can be distressing sometimes, especially in the flying fish level. When a Koopa's walking away from you and then suddenly it's not. Ah! Messed that one up. I'm playing While True Learn because apparently I can't separate work from entertainment anymore. Trying to finish Zoe's Infinity playlist and not yet. Florida is wild. Oh, this one's the extra long fire stick. So what do you do, Foo? What's your job? Some kind of programming, it looks like. Oh no! I used to do like I studied a lot of programming when I was in college. Like I thought, when I grow up, I'm gonna make video games. That's gonna be my passion. Turns out I just wanted to play video games. Oh, a data scientist? No way. My wife is she's not a data scientist, but she's a big time data nerd. She works in data too. I bet you and she would have some nerdy conversations. Oh, come back, Mushroom. Ooh. Ooh. All my conversations are nerdy. Well, these would be next level nerdy. The nerds would be like, "What? Data?" Yes. I didn't even swap cards, Travis. Come on. I swapped modules. I was less of an electrician when I left Cherry Point than when I left Pensacola. I unlearned electronics working TTS. That's not even really an exaggeration. Like what y'all were doing up on CAT, I was like, whoa, you know how to read a wire diagram? I don't even know what a resistor looks like anymore. Like, nice, astrophysicist. That's cool. Yeah, you're right in your wheelhouse then. Astrophysicist, data scientist. You're in the right place. I mean, I'm not claiming that like level of expertise. I barely play a couple of instruments and have a bunch of kids, but you're welcome at my dinner parties that I never have because you socializing. You can't steal his cloud. You can murder him, but you can't ride in the cloud like we did in Super Mario World. Woo! that worked out for me. That wasn't something I did on purpose. Ow. Oh, that was a terrible jump. Yeah, the last 10 questions on the fundamentals of engineering exam was all stuff I learned on Cat 3D. Nice. Yeah, when I got hired at Boeing, I don't think I actually know what an astrophysicist is. When I got hired at Boeing, I did my interview over the phone, and I was like Googling the questions. I was like, a diode? What even is a diode? Let me look that up. I relearned a lot of my electronics stuff at Boeing, but I still have to Google basically everything. I know enough to replace the batteries in NES carts. And I can do a little bit of soldering here and there. and I can repair a toaster. Hashtag introverts unite over there, please. Yeah, right? As I understand it, I mean, maybe there's other branches of astrophysics, but my understanding of astrophysicists is that they study spectrography, or the how light arrives on Earth from distant celestial objects, and by studying how that light gets here, we can understand what's in those objects. So when they say, like, hey, we found a planet made of diamonds, we understand that through spectrography. Basically like photographs from satellites that wouldn't look like pictures to us. Not like the Hubble Space Telescope stuff, but just data. It would just look like data. Google spectrography. Ah! Oh, black hole collisions. Wow. So somehow we have like a nerdy astrophysicist here. Black hole collisions. Jeez. So is that just all theoretical, or do we have... Uh-oh. We are... Stand by. Stand by. We're having some issues here. No, it was there was some familial domestic unrest. Just had to settle some dad stuff. It's all right. I did not know that, Fu. Like, that's awesome. That's super cool. Like, I mean, I know we like found black holes and stuff, but like I don't read my astrophysics weekly, so I didn't know we had actually found two black holes smashing into each other. That's super cool. I mean, if you're into that sort of thing. You guys are gross. All right. Sometimes these things can jump all the way down. It's very freaky. It just... Oh, you know what? There's no mushroom here. But there is a mushroom coming up. On the other side of this thing. Up in that block way up there is a mushroom. Yeah, let's just get this bullet bill off screen. Come on now. Ah. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Yeah. Get too close to that, you won't have a choice. Oh, that's when we learned gravitational waves are real. That's cool. Like finally proved it, huh? Like when we got our first Higgs boson or whatever it is. Space jokes. I got some space jokes. Actually, you know what? I think I lost my space joke. I wasn't allowed to I think it got curated out when I was putting together my list of jokes. You know, I ran them by my joke QA, and I even gave my space joke a second chance, and it didn't survive. It was axed. Had to go. All right. I'll give you the space joke too, just as a bonus, just because we got an astrophysicist in the chat. But I'll give you your real joke too here, Melissa. All right. Let's see. Oh no, I didn't update my thing. Okay. Because we told these jokes last week. All right, that's all right. Just. All right, Melissa. What do you call a donkey with only 3 legs? I know you like the ones that you have a chance to answer. What do you call a donkey with only 3 legs? Toner fish. Because they're not red, they're all gray. Oh, come on, Bluebird, what are you doing right there? Look at this troll. Wow. They really don't want me finishing this level as Big Mario. Go, 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 go. What do you call a donkey with 3 legs? Nothing? No guesses? Come on now. A donkey with 3 legs is called a wonky. I liked it anyway. Oh, I don't like this level. So many flying fish and the Koopa Troopas. The combination of these two things is tricksy. See? Did you see that one? That red Koopa there got bonked by a fish and turned around. Aha! Now we've got the power. Nintendo power. Alright. Shaking my head. Oh, come on. Nobody liked Wonky? I thought Wonky was cute. Alright, so the space joke goes like this. Orion's belt is just a big waste of space. Waste of space. Get it? Come on. That's at least a 3-star joke. I thought it was good. My daughters... My daughters did not care for that one. We just lost our astrophysicist over it. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you. Ah, there's my QA right there. She caught me. Ah, she caught me telling the joke I wasn't supposed to use. Oh no. Who would have suspected my own daughter would be lurking? Yeah, that's a finding for sure. I'm gonna get a citation. It wasn't a joke that was paid for, Rory. That was a free joke. Oh, King Koopa turned into a hammer bro that time. The joke reaction report. Or joke rejection report. Oh, gosh. Rory's response was better than the joke. That's the space joke is not good. Rory. Oh, I guess it's been a long time since any of you have interacted with Rory, but she is quite droll. She's very funny. And she is not here for anyone's nonsense ever. When I'm QAing the jokes with her, I consider it a success if she accidentally laughs. Like I'm like, oh, okay, that one passes muster because she didn't mean to laugh, but totally did by accident. I'm like, oh yeah, that one's a good one then. So I can get an involuntary chuckle out of her. Whee! The space joke is not good. Scariest part of the game. Ah! That's actually the first time I've died there in a long time. Like when I was a kid, I could never get past that part. But as an adult, I usually don't die there. That was novel. Woohoo! But because I started talking about it, I died. And she's got the deal with it, Duck, too. Oh, gosh, kids are good at the internet, aren't they? I feel like my job as a parent is done with this one. If there is power-ups in this level, like mushrooms or fire flowers, I don't know where they are, so we're just gonna have to be a little dude. Yeah, Rory has rats named Mario and Luigi, and Mario climbed on the controller. He was not very good at it. We need to eat even thawed out meat. Zero motivation to cook. That's why it was adults who invented DoorDash. Kids didn't invent DoorDash. Oh, another 5,000. Ooh, Pop-Tarts. Gosh, Pop-Tarts is one that just goes on the shopping list no matter what. Like, even if it's not on the shopping list, I buy Pop-Tarts. Because if it's not on the shopping list, that just means somebody didn't write it. It doesn't mean we have Pop-Tarts. Okay, nice. Nice one, Batch. How you doing tonight? Just not the Rats game. Probably needed to get it a racing game. Ooh, yeah, when we play Micro Machines, we'll bring Mario back out. See how he does at that. Okay, you stay on that side so I can get my mushroom in peace on this side. Whoa! The Bullet Bills are angry today. Okay. Whoa! Doki Doki. Oh, God. What is that face? Ding Dong Ditch, different. Well, DoorDash is just an evolution. It's the next phase of the Ding Dong Ditch. Yeah, get them involved in the race. You know, the rat race. Ugh. Ugh. Leave it to the professionals, so yeah. Hey, look at Psyduck. Thanks, Justin, for the for the host. How you doing this evening, or whatever the heck time it is in Australia? What you reading? What you watching? What you playing? What you working on? You finished that? It looked like you were getting pretty close, or sounded like you were getting pretty close to beating that Dragon Quest Builders. Ah! Whoa! Doki Doki. Ooh. The rat race. Oh God, it hurts. One of those like stories from childhood that Sarah and I like have bonded over is building mazes out of VHS tapes for the pet rodents, whether it be hamsters or rats, because that's what we had: pet hamsters, pet rats, and we would build them mazes, and what we had to build with was VHS tapes. And of course, the rats would never, you know, obey the walls of the maze. They would just knock over the tapes, and all your precious work was for naught. Obsessed. Hey, I thought the same thing, Justin, when Melly Bolts here recommended Dragon Quest Warriors to me, because I was playing Dragon Warrior on stream. I downloaded the demo and I started playing it, and I was like, ooh, this is a game I could give a lot of time to for sure. I never bought the full game because I don't have the time to give it, but I could tell. I was like, this is a game that would consume me for a long time. It was just so, like endearing. It wasn't like playing Minecraft again for the first time, but it was along those lines of like, whoa, this is opening my mind to the possibilities. Renovating my farming area. I know that, man. Lately these days, my renovations, like my obsessive renovations, are having to do with rerouting, like how I'm going to play through a video game. So I've been working on my routing for Final Fantasy and Pokemon Blue, and gosh, I have replayed parts of those games so many times because I'm like, no, I can make it more perfect than that. I can make it, and I'm not even speedrunning. I just want to be efficient. As a personal goal. This is a level where I really like to finish with the Fire Flower power. Makes defeating that final Bowser, or excuse me, King Koopa, quite a bit easier. But often when I'm in the aquatic zone, the bloopers decide that I don't need my Fire Flower power, and they take it from me. Maybe because they're jealous because they can't shoot fire. The VHS mazes. 60 hours on the demo? Whoa, see, I thought about playing the demo through. I was like, I'll just play the demo, and I'll consider that my experience. But it was called the Jumbo Demo or something, and I was like, ooh, be careful. That sounds like it might take a long time. VHS tapes are basically big Legos. Oh, you'd have to dip into the Disney movie stash. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no, those big plastic boxes, those were pointless. Those were useless. But we had a massive VHS collection in our house. It was basically like remember when Napster came out and everyone had 8 million songs? That was my dad, but with VHS tapes that he recorded after when he'd rent movies from Blockbuster and then record illegal copies of them. We had basically a wall filled with shelves of VHS tapes, just hundreds and hundreds of them. So, and they were like the CDRs of VHS tapes, you know, the blank. Oh wow, Princess is tiny. Oh, thank you, Fuso. Yeah, by the way, that's the end of the game. I found the real princess. I'm like chatting over here, but that's the end of the game. So all of our tapes were pretty uniform. And that box that they came in, it was just like a sleeve, like a manila folder sleeve kind of thing. And so that was we built our VHS palaces and mazes with those. Ah, awesome. So Mario here, Super Mario World, has a second quest. When you start over, you push B here, and you can see up there at the top the world is changing, so you can start on any world you want. And it's you. I don't know why it lets you do that, but even if you start in World 1 here, you can hear all his responses right after you say stuff. Yeah, Rory's just in the other room there. But see, there's a Buzzy Beetle there instead of a Goomba. I think most of the rest of it's the same. Like all the stuff's in the same place. The Goombas have all been upgraded to Buzzy Beetles, and I think all the platforms have shrunk. All the platforms before that were wide platforms are now skinny platforms, and I believe that there's also some levels that now just have bullet bills flying across them that didn't before. I don't know. I've never played through all of Second Quest and beaten it or anything, so I don't really know. We'll just kind of goof around here and see how far we can get. Show you some of those warps I skipped on the first playthrough. Oh, I was invincible. I could have just killed them. He said, I'm just in the other room. Like I said, she's droll. I can read all your typing right after. I don't care. All right, so we'll do the big cheat right here. Hey, get up there. This one right. Oh yeah, here we go. So you break a little hole there. Run across on top of the level. See, all the little platforms got tiny. We're gonna jump on this one. Secret warp zone back here. And we're gonna go to World 4. Deal with it. I'm so glad. Like, I wasn't sure when I first put that Psyduck emote together that like making the sunglasses fit was worth the time, or if I was being like cheesy. But I'm so glad that those sunglasses fit like that. He looks so cool that way. Oh yeah. Bye, nerd. What? Hacks? Yeah. That's why on my first playthrough I wanted to just beat all the levels. I didn't even use like the mid-level warps that give you coins and skip part of the levels. I beat all the levels. But this time around, I'm willing to skip a little bit. Like I beat the game. I'm not trying to beat second quest here. It's it's not so significantly different that it's. Well, that was kind of different because those weren't Goombas anymore. But then here we have another warp. This is how you get to level 8 quickly if you can be not a spaz. Come on, Mario. Whoa, oh, there's another one. Okay, that'll make it easier. Climb up this guy. Come on. Why can't I climb this? What the? What? Oh, there it goes. Okay. I don't know why I was having such trouble with that vine. Did she barf at your Charizard? Good. Charizard propaganda. One of these days, I'm going to set up an auto mod to get these Charizards out of my chat. Due to being in a high-risk COVID area, we will now be requiring temperatures to be taken before allowing people into the building. Well, that's an encouraging email from my kid's school. Wow. How old's your kid, Justin? I have a 10 and a 12-year-old, soon to be an 11 and 12-year-old. And then I've also currently, so those are my kids, but then I also have other kids who are 6 and 3, soon to be 7 and 4. Everyone's birthdays all came at the same exact time. 5, you're saying 5 years old, right? Not 5 kids? I forgot what question I asked already. Yeah, ours are all remote. Yeah, we're not even doing in-person school to start with, and I'm dead certain that there's no way they're going to even have in-person school in 2020. Maybe next year. Which is weird for my younger daughter because she's going into middle school now, so like that's something else. It was rough enough for my older daughter who was in her first year of middle school when it transitioned to virtual. But my younger daughter never been. Yeah, see? And she says, remote learning sucks. If they die, they die. I saw a t-shirt today that said that. It was like it was a bunch of like 80s, you know, movies, like t-shirts and stuff, and Ivan Drago, if he dies, was one of them. And I was like, okay, Facebook knows I watched Bloodsport the other day. I don't know how it knows, but it knows. Ah. Why aren't there more Bolo Young movies? I just don't understand it. I think I used to own that exact shirt. COVID does suck. Yes, the quarantining does suck, but yeah, it could be worse. Oh, punk. Ah! Buzzy beetles. I really miss going out for drinks. I really, you know what I really miss? Like, and I never would have thought I'd say this, because I have my entire life hated shopping. Hated it. My goal going into a store was like knowing exactly what I wanted before I even went to the store. I wanted to do 20 hours of research before I even went to the store to know exactly what I was going to get only exactly that, get it as quickly as possible and get out of the store. And that was the only way that even a visit to any kind of store at all was a success. If I bought something, which didn't happen a lot because I didn't have a lot of money as a kid, but if I bought something that I did not plan to buy, then I considered that failure. The store had conquered me. The store had beaten me, and I was miserable. Until I became a stay-at-home dad full-time, and then the store became my sanctuary. Like, all of a sudden, it was when I got out of the house. So I started like meandering through the stores, all calm and casual, just like the grocery store, just walking around Albertsons, just la-di-da, and it was so relaxing. And now I don't have that. Now I'm back to get in and get out as quickly as possible. Hammers. Oh yeah, I miss family too. Family's good. Oh, I really miss going to my friends' houses to pet their cats. That is perfect, Vetch, because I always say, um, like, I love dogs. Dogs are great. And I like cats, but I only like other people's cats. My cats are always terrible. I hate my cats, but I love other people's cats. Anytime anybody else has a cat, I'm like, yay, best cat ever. Who's a good kitty? But my own cats, I'm like, ugh, go away. Yammers. Saving a lot of gas. Yeah, I go like 3 months without gassing at my Explorer now. And Sarah's car is just collecting dust because she works from home now. And anytime we go anywhere, we can't fit in her car. What about those Cherry Point Walmart trips? The Crab Mallet and Attack of the Frogs? I think it was just called Frogs. I don't even think it was called Attack of the Frogs. Yes, when we lived in Cherry Point, the highlight, the fun thing to do on the weekend, at least if you didn't drink like me, was to go shopping at Walmart and see who could buy the wackiest thing. Good times. Or the worst DVD. They don't have those DVD bins. Oh no! What a bad time to lose that. DVDs for $1 and stuff. Oh, got hammer-headed. See if we can beat Bowser one more time. Excuse me, King Koopa. Whee! Oh, speed run. Attack of the Frogs. Uh-oh. The dogs are all excited. Here, I'm running around barking. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? Ah. Oh, this level, by the way, and a couple other castles I didn't point out before, are total mazes. You can go like in all of these warps, and they lead you to wrong places, and the screen just wraps forever and ever. Earlier in like Castle 5, maybe it was Castle 6 or 4, I don't know, 4 and 7 maybe, where I was like jumping up and going certain paths. It's because there's a maze there, and if you go in the wrong one, it goes on forever. So you run out of time and die. It's funny though, because like I played this game for the first time, and it had to be 20 years, like as a grown-up, and I still remembered the mazes. Like I was like, wow, I really used up brain space for that, huh? Oh, I could have made that. Oh, that hammer, he threw it so low. Hammers. Yeah, there's flame bars. They're fueled by some butane or something. The other day I was playing this and Rory was watching me, and like one of those hammer bros just went spazzy and threw a bunch of hammers everywhere, and I went, hammers! And I said it all weird, and she thought it was so funny, and now she says it every time. Hammers. Alright, come on, King Koopa. Ah, ooh, Doki! Doki! Like, yeah, kind of like a Kermit. Hammers! Look at all those hammers. Rory, take it back. Doki Doki. Thank you, Melissa. Doki Doki. I had no idea that would become a thing in my life. But I don't know if a day goes by I don't say Doki Doki now. It's just part of the lexicon. I swear, I have more trouble with this hammer bro than I have with King Koopa. Woo! I say that now, I'm going to get murderized by King Koopa! A regular Ned Flanders. I wish I looked like Ned Flanders when I took my shirt off. Oh, now I'm shorter than the princess this time. We present you a new quest. I already did the new quest. That was new quest. Wasn't it? Is there another new quest? Dokali, Dokali, neighborino. I don't care if Ned Flanders is the nicest guy alive. He's still a jerk. I got past the hammers. Hammers. All right. All right. We're done with this game. Ah. All right. What a fun bonus Sunday stream. I hope you're all having a lovely Sunday evening. I'm having a good time. Got 2 more games checked off the list. Oh, I got to scroll up here and see Foo's. Got to open up these links that Foo posted. We got one about the origin of gravitational waves. Obviously, just open it in the same browser I'm using, and we had a link to a music video. All right, check those out. Oh gosh, ads. Yeah, ads. All right, who are we raiding tonight? Who's on tonight? Who's playing? Oh, we got AD running Batman. Ghost of Tsushima. I've been seeing lots of ads for this Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, gotta figure out food now, Melissa. Sorry. Alright, well, let's go check it out. Let's go see what Cypher in here is up to. And give him some... Thanks, Michelle. Give him some Psyduck love for me. I swear. No Psyducks, or no Psyducks. Oh, gosh. No Charizards, please. Just lots of Psyducks and hammers. Give him hammers. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Have a good rest of your weekend.